Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Somewhere 2 live stream. Today we are on the LGV Méditerranée and we're going for about an hour and a half-ish this afternoon. We're going to do a run up to Avion, then a run back to Marseille, and probably another run back up to Avion. Each journey is about half an hour. I've picked nice snowy weather, which will make it quite a challenge because if you haven't seen the gradients on this route, they're pretty insane, so having it's snowy will probably be a bad idea, but you know, we'll try our best. Let's just come into the chat and see who we've got already. Obviously, thanks to all who are already in the stream is greatly appreciated. A bit of that. There we go. Why has it done that? Save that. Come on, hurry up, YouTube. It's getting slow all the time. Well, thanks to everyone who is in already. We'll be starting shortly. Just waiting for this slow thing to sort itself out, which it should do hopefully soon. Hopefully. Yeah, but hopefully everyone is well. Right, let's just go on there. Is there a problem or something going on here with the stream? It's not showing up. There's got to be, isn't there? Is the stream up and running on there? Because for me, it's not actually coming up on here. It's being funny again. So hold on a second. If I do that, hey, I can't actually chat at the moment. I would like to, but I can't. I don't know if I actually are properly live because it's not showing up on here, and it's been a bit funny at the start. Let's go to there. Oh my god, hurry up. Let's see, is it on here? Oh, now it's showing up. That's weird. It just was not showing up on my control room, so I couldn't go into the chat or anything. That was a bit weird. But let's come into it now. If we do that, may as well get set up whilst it's loading. Right, so how to set up the TGV, bit of that. Set pantograph, no, don't set the pantograph, master switch to active, and cancel the alarm. Wait, stop, there. Now we want to sort out the pantograph. So we're already in DC, so we'll raise that up. Set the circuit breaker on, and we'll rearm it. There you go, that's that. Let's get the doors open. That'll be a good start. So we now are loading passengers, and I think it is actually gonna. Oh my god, it's not showing up again. What is going on here? I need to be able to see the chat, but it's just being glitchy as usual. Let's have a look. Otherwise I have to get up on my phone, which isn't really ideal, but if it's the way it can be done. Why is it showing up there then? It showed up on the 10th page. I don't know. Anyway, let's set that forward. You can hear it all turning on now. Getting ready. I'll be able to read out some names in a second. I can already see a few, but I don't want to do them all and then have a massive gap. No, we're not playing Train Simulator. Wait a minute, this thing's a nightmare. I'll look back up in chat. But we are ready to depart, as you can see. So let's quickly do that. And that should be now all good. So in the chat we have Train Fan, Joseph, Harrison, Mick, Josh, Lewis, Nazer. Hello everyone. Get a free go-kart. Oh, that's a bit weird. Let's close the doors. Set that to manual control as we're in Marseille. We do need to get the safety systems on, which are actually fairly simple. Normal, normal. Right, let's get that off. Cheers, Train Fan. Well said, Mick. And well, I should probably get that on as well. That's quite handy. Let's get going. So it's going to be quite interesting. Let's know. Blow the horn. Oh, my bloody keyboard's not plugged in, is it? One thing I wanted to do before I started is plug it in. That is plugged in, that's weird. Being glitchy again. Everything's being glitchy. Ram it in there. Right, it says it's plugged in. Oh, for God's sake. Now, the keyboard is supposed to be on. No, it's on, there you go. Very nice, Lewis. I think there is new people in the chat. Well, there's a few, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if YouTube's being funny. Yeah, just send me an email saying your video or your stream, the one we're doing now, is suitable for ads. It never does that. It's like under a $5. Right, let's get that up again. Obviously it's 30 at the moment. Obviously our next stop is Aix-en-Provence. Obviously top speed for today will be 200 miles an hour. But we are actually chasing another train. There's one about a few minutes ahead of us. So yeah, what's the next route that comes out? Hopefully southeastern high speed. We'll go up to 60 in a second once we're basically, you see that overhead gantry across the track where those signals are, that's when it goes up to 60. Why did you swear? Did I? Right, we're going up to 60 now. I'm gonna lurk as I'm gonna be playing. Oh right, World War 2, nice. Oh bloody, that's not really a swear word, is it? That's just one of those kind of in between, I suppose. But I wouldn't say it's really anything really. Hello, U-Barn lover, how are you? It goes up to 110 in a second. Yeah, I'm good, U-Barn lover. Oh, we're going up to 110 kilometers an hour now. Let's go. Let's get a bit of outside horn action. There we go. Start bringing that up a bit. I've got to 140 soon as well. Can we try and get above 10 lights? We've only got 5 at the moment. So I know still quite a lot of people probably at school or whatever, but off we go. So what does everyone think of the line so far? Rate it out of 10. What do you think? I think this probably is the best route which has come out since the game launched. Just where it is actually a proper high speed line. I've gone up to 140. Let's get going. 9.5, nice, U-Barn lover, that's not bad then. Imagine being at school. You go to school, Evan, mate. Yes, I've already learnt the route hard off, so that's not too bad. 7 people, and where is everyone today? Well, I thought schools were shut because it was some kind of government advice thingy-majiggy, but I don't know. Now, East Coast Way is my favourite, but the first route to come out in TSW2, well, this is my favourite route since TSW2 released. Whoa, Mick. Whoa, swear word. Whoa. Right, not too far to the power changeover. See you, Peppers, mate. Hope you're doing well, though. Yeah, on this route, to be honest, when you've got TVM, you don't need HUD on. HUD's probably quite, well, HUD's quite useless when you're on the high speed bit. Morning, Warren, how you doing? Alright, Evan. Right, what we do is we don't press that. To do that, actually no, we need to. Oh, I can't have things eat. Why can't you get the little cursor you used to be able to get? There we go. We're all ready for the power change now. Yeah, it's going to be interesting once we do get to Aix-en-Provence. Just wait until we get past this upcoming signal, then the neutral section ends. No, we're not trying fan TV. Anyway, let's put that. No, not that again. Put that up, and then we'll rearm the circuit breaker. And off we go. Right, so yeah, it's not too far to Aix-en-Provence. Lovely. I'm sorry if I did say something rude, but no, you didn't say anything, train fan, mate. Yeah, how are you, Warren? Yeah, I didn't say anything, train fan. Nothing at all. Hello, LNR. I'm good. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Yeah, so it's not too far to the next station. Another service there. Yes, I think we probably are following the service. So speed's coming down a bit. But the thing is, there's actually some secret services on this route, there is, because I saw one, there's one, oh, we did a service yesterday on stream, and one flew by, but that's not actually a timetabled service, and I tried to drive it, but it didn't let me. So there are some secret services, I think, what literally go non-stop the full way. Don't stop at Aix-en-Provence or Avion. Yes, you one other, we sure will. Oh, it's went down to 170 now. There we go. That'll do. Can you do non-stop? I'm not actually too sure if there is non-stop services, because I tried doing it, but I tried finding one, but I couldn't find any. So I don't know if only the AI can do that. Alright, then yeah. That's not too good then. I'm gonna start putting the brakes on now. Yeah, just a game, it's Richie boy. How are you, just a gamer, mate? Just need to be very careful of wheel slip. So bring it down early for the next station. That would be cool, Josh. Nicer than the art. Hello, Amtrak, how are you? The next station's just coming up now. Bring it down a bit. Good to hear. Hello, Bus Channel Rotterdam, how are you? Yeah, you can see the next station coming up now. Obviously being careful because it is, you know, snowy conditions. Yeah, this is Aix-en-Provence. Yes, has anybody else learnt this route yet? Do head off. Tell me how to use these trains, please. Well, I mean, I'll be setting up again once we get to Avion, so that's probably the best way. And I'll give you a brief little introduction. Train set 222. How do I avoid KVB messing up my driving map, turning it off? You just have to not speed. I think that's basically what KVB does. It just tells you not to speed. Hello, Just the Gamer. No, well, thank you very much, Just the Gamer, for donating £1.20. Much appreciated, mate. Yeah, sometimes you can see trains just flying by here, which is cool. Well, Jaeger, I actually do have a tutorial on how to set up the TGV. Do go and check that out, mate. Yeah, cheers, Just a Gamer. The collector's edition, I don't think it is actually in the collector's edition. Oh, right, Elenia. Might be coming in a bit slow, but we do need to be careful because it is icy. Right. Alrighty, Just a Gamer. Here we are, hello Permian Ferropod, how are you? There we go, there are the doors. Good stop. Right, so what we do want to do is actually want to put the brake hold on. Put that on. Otherwise you'll start rolling away again, which isn't really great. Yeah, how you doing, Permian? All the new routes at the no, not all the routes are on Collector's Edition Bus Channel Rotterdam. There's only a few of them. Oh yeah, as we are now going to be coming up to the actual high speed bit, we're going to actually set that to selected speed now. And obviously the speed will be 170 when we start out, so 170. There we go. Do a flyby shot of the horn. We can't really do a flyby shot very well as the train goes faster, but we can try. Right, lock the doors and then we can get going. Get the brakes off. Let's go, the doors are now shut. Right, so we're now going to be going up to 200 miles an hour. Well, soon enough. It'll be 186 to start off with. What do the plus and minus do on the side of the speed display? That's just telling me how much power I've got. So as I'm accelerating, it's in the green bar, but I think as we kind of coast, it'll kind of go down a little. It's basically the power availability. Afternoon, David, how are you? Hey, nice, Elenia, mate. Very nice. I think that does mean we get wheel slip. Yeah, it's gone away now. Now the buttons, what, on the keyboard, or I think plus or minus might actually be. Well, let's try it. Plus doesn't do anything, I don't think, on the keyboard. And again, this. No clue. I'll set that up to 300, and off we go. Looks good in the snow, doesn't it? But one thing which bugs me is I can see the pantographs rendering in. Well, not the pantographs, the overhead wire poles. I can see them rendering in. And when you actually notice that, it's really annoying. No idea, Just a Gamer, mate. Still going up. A minute, lots of emojis there. Got 18 people in, but only 12 likes. Can we try and get some more likes? Yeah, but the gradients when you're going just out of Aix-en-Provence are mad. Like along here is a 1 in 29 gradient, and then like literally soon after it's a 1 in minus 29. Madness. because that's the vacuum you can hear going off there. Almost at the speed of the conventional fast tracker now. Please do a flyby shot. We can try, but the train goes too fast. That's the best I can do. I want a bit glitchy at this kind of speed. Yeah, I think this is a 1 in 29 gradient up here. I mean, look how steep this is. Mad. Struggling as well that we're losing speed. I mean, imagine getting stuck on this hill. Like, it stops at it. Oh, now going down, I think, a 1 in 29 now. I think we actually go over some kind of really big viaduct in a minute, or bridge at least. Yeah, it is. Here it is. Look at this. Was there? Let's have a look. Oh, there, yeah, I think I see. No clue, maybe that's the brightness of it. Not too sure. Or maybe it's a display we can't actually use. Maybe there's something inside there as well. Not too sure. Good question though. Well, I think we are slowly coming up to, or quite quickly coming up to the 320 km/h section. Yeah, not too far. Oh, that's a coincidence. Hello, David. It's awesome, isn't it? We're going at 300 at the moment, and we actually are speeding a little bit. Get the brakes on. How are you, Amanda? Lags quite a bit on console. It's not bad, Pendulino Kid. It's fairly smooth. I mean, this is a PS4, and we're still getting. I mean, look at the FPS there, 40 to 50. I mean, that is really good for console. So not too bad. I mean, in Marseille you get the odd kind of lag spike, but I mean, I'm really impressed with how they've done it. No, not that's true, Pendulino. You can see the map loading in ahead of us. You can see the pantograph, or not the pantograph. What do I keep calling it? You can see the overhead wire poles loading in, which is a bit. It bugs you once you notice it. Right, so we should get a flag to go up to 320 in a minute. I think we're close to the crossover. That's quite cool because on when you explore on foot, you can actually spawn in at places along the line. So say you could probably spawn in. I think this is actually a spawn point coming up now. You can spawn in right here, so you could watch the things going by. Probably Pendulino Kid. Right, we can get up to 320 any second now. Yeah, 320 now. Let's go. So this is going up to 200 miles an hour. Let's get a little flyby shot. Look at that. It'd be awesome to get one of these in real life. I maxed out the 182 on here and it was fun, but the class 101 was a slow adventure for that first 40 miles. Blimmin' out, I can imagine that. Hey, happy birthday, Jaeger, mate. How are you, Jaeger? So I figured out all the Nice-Ville services from Avion are non-stop to Marseille, not going to Aix-en-Provence. I see. What about services going northbound? Are there any fast ones? As I know, I saw some AI services just going straight through and you can actually control them. Good to see you, Jaeger. Are you using the safety systems? We sure are, David. Kerbal, how are you? Yeah, we got KVB on, we've got VACMA, and we have got TVM on. So it shouldn't be far to Avion. I reckon probably about 40 kilometres from here, which isn't too far. Oh, see a Kerbal, thanks for coming in, mate. Hello James, how are you? Oh, speeding a little bit, we don't want to be doing that. Can you help me with the setup of this train? I have made a tutorial, Jaeger mate, but you'll probably see once we do the next service how to set it up as well. It's quite hard to speed along here, but quite easy to speed. Let's get that back on. Yeah, so we have got the selected speed on, so it's going to be almost controlling it for us a little bit. It does its best to, at least. So we're at 320, because we're probably going downhill, it's going to go up a little. Still got 15 people in. Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know, these, well, let's try and get one for example. Won't be long until the next one. You'll see little yellow, no, you'll see little blue kind of squares on the side of the track. Look, I think there's one coming up here. You see this, that thing there, see the thing with the blue and yellow? That is a signal, that is a TVM signal. So if you're wondering what they are, I mean, they're literally signals. Afternoon Finley, how are you? How did you post updates without vids? What do you mean, how did you post updates without vids? Yeah, how you doing, Finley? Good to hear, Finley, good to hear, mate. Back out. Still going at 320 along here. Going across some kind of other massive bridge. At some point I'm going to run a class 37 on here, as they did actually help with the construction of the line. For some reason this game looks way better in the snow. Oh, it sure does, David. Another line going under there. Oh, look at that. That's a screenshot opportunity. Yeah, take some of them. So I think we are actually almost approaching Avion now. I don't think it is far from here. I think from here it's about 20 kilometres, which when you're going at 200 miles an hour is not very much. Hello Mela, I'm good, how are you? Overall I really like this route, great scenery and fun to run down. The best part is going to max out any train, yeah. It's awesome. Going across some kind of other massive bridge. Just saw the water render in there. It's got 10 people in a minute. I think it is quite quiet as it's a weekday and school, that kind of stuff. So we will be streaming again later. Hello MJ True. Good morning. This stream to catch signal system is called the TMS. Ah, I see. Yeah, how are you MJ? Nice umbrella, very nice. Management system. I see. Yes, I think soon enough we are going to be flagged down to 300. Yes, at some point I will bring out some kind of route learning guide for this. I'm just going to learn it a bit more and all that. But yeah, at some point you will see a route learning guide. Obviously there's already one out which PTG Rail did on Train Simulator, which is fine, but I might bring out one. Nice MJ. Yeah, right, we're going to get down to 300. If we don't, bad things will happen. So we need to get down to 300 by the next TVM signal. It does give you a bit of leeway, but I mean, not far. Probably down to 270 now. No, we're fixed speed of 300. Set the speed set to 300. I think the next signal will probably bring us down even further. So we just got to be careful. We're going to coast it. So we're still going about 180 miles an hour. Doesn't look like we're going to be brought down anymore for now, but soon enough. So fast. Too fast for the scenery. Right, there we go. Right, down to 270. I think you might even come down to 230 along here straight away, but we'll go to 270 for now. There we go. That should now go down. Now coming down to 230 now. That's what it's telling me to do. There we go, now 230. Well, just get in there. It'll probably come down to 170 next. 200 actually. Right, bring that down even more. That would be cool, David. Yeah, Japan would be cool. There we are. Now we're going down to 200. I'll set the speed set to 200. Now coming down to 170. So I set the speed set to 170. It's quite quick. Coming down to 160. There we go, that would be alright. Right, so now on the approach to Avion now. And that is the controller disconnecting. We are getting a bit of wheel slip. We need to bring it down even further. So it's literally, we come out of this tunnel and we're at Avion. And we are getting wheel slip, as you can see by the little yellow symbol there. That's telling me the next signal's red. So there's probably a train in the platform. Well, I believe so. So we had this yesterday, we did. Is there a train in the platform? I'm pretty sure we have to stop here. So we've got 3 zeros. Hello Harley, how you doing? I don't know if I can see a train in there, I don't think there is, but... Nice MJ. Yeah, there's a train in there. that rendered in quite late. Hey, Callum Romero, I'm guessing that was Sarah originally. How are you? Downloading the route, awesome. And it's waiting for this one to go. Hopefully it's not bugged and it'll just sit there forever. But luckily we are learning on the TVM system, so we'll stop at this signal here. And stop. So we are on a fair gradient at the moment, so get the brake hold on, and now we wait. Yeah, so that service was running just ahead of us. How hard is it to get the train to move? I mean, that's moving now, isn't it? It's harder than the others, but I mean it's not that much harder. So the TVM should clear us in a minute. Me and TGV don't mix. Right, let's start releasing the brakes. Bearing in mind the incline here is quite, yeah, a bit. There we go, we can now move. If we can bloody get the brake hold thing off. So you are on a gradient, so we have to be careful. Right, off we go again. Alright, Harley. Is it possible to couple uncouple trains in timetable mode in the TGV route? I'm not really too sure. I mean, I suppose you can, as you do get the double sets. But I've never tried it. Hello Yoshi, how are you, mate? You're probably quite proud of us. We just managed to recognise when a red light was coming up. I took your advice with the 3 zeros. Would I be able to move the train? Well, in a minute we're going to be setting it up again to go back to Marseille, so if you have a little look then, you'll know how to do it. Yes, Harley, that's true. Yeah, but hopefully everyone is alright today. Uh-oh, oh god. Oh, the platform's gonna be a bit longer than that. We may have been on our phone, possibly. Are you changing cabs to go back? Well, we have to go on this side here. Let's see what the next one is on this side. Yeah, that's probably true, Harley. The next one is 12:48, and it is. We could actually, yeah, we may as well. We'll wait for that one. I mean, it's only 5 minutes, so that's not too bad, and it'll probably come in any second now. Just gotta wait for the doors and everyone said get on and whatever, and then we'll change cabs just to go straight back quickly and then get out. Yeah, that's true, Yoshi. I thought the platform was a bit longer, so on my phone to like a message, and then bad things happened. That wasn't too bad of a service. Perfect run on the TVM, it was all good. Not bad at all. Right, the door's locked. Lock in, we should see the other service come in shortly. There you go, 36 minutes, not bad at all. Yeah, getting better with it, slowly. I'll return to free roam, and then we'll teleport all the way back there. That goes at 12:53, it's an awesome route, isn't it? So we'll wait for the other service, it's not too far now. Let's just have a little look around the station, see if there's any collectibles, as we haven't really collected any. I think I did see quite a few over this side. So I think this is a shopping centre in there. And we've got a map here. Basically just that, and that. Anything around there? End trainer. Okay. Obviously they've had to put quite a few collectibles at the stations because there's only 3 stations, so there's quite a few at each one. So there should be one in 3 minutes now. In fact, I think it's coming in now. There it is. So that'll be our service back to Marseille, which we'll be hopping on and taking control of. Pretty good timing. Yeah, so it's quite easy to get collectibles on here, I reckon. Paris in 3 hours. Hard to find. Eh? Is that sarcasm? I can see one up there. I'm just going to quickly get that. Another Paris in 3 hours. Still a fair bit though, 3 hours, isn't it? Oh right, I see. I think our one's just left, now it's over there still. Right, let's pop into this, got a couple more minutes before it leaves. Let's quickly get all of that on. So TVM, normal, KVB, normal, and VACMA to normal. Excuse me, this is our service. Right, get in there, do that. That's already active, as obviously it just came in. Open the doors. What do we want to be doing? Well, that's a bit silly, that's in DC. LGV. Hang on a second. That's already on, that's good. And we can rearm it. Set that to forward. Set the driving mode to selected speed. Get the desk light on. And we are ready to leave when we are able to. There's a map there, I may as well hop out and get that quick. Right, let's quickly do that and we'll just teleport back to the cab. It's a bit naughty, isn't it, but the quickest way to do it. Backline crocodile, yeah. The crocodile isn't simulated yet, is it? There's some kind of problems with it, but apparently that will be in the game eventually. What is crocodile like? Is that just fairly easy? Screenshot time. There we go. Right, we've got 30 seconds now until we can leave. I went on the tube after such a long time yesterday. It was nice, awesome. Right, let's get the door shut now, as by the time they close it will be time to leave. We'll get the speed select to 170 because that's what it will be. And now we wait. There we go, so the next station is Aix-en-Provence. We got 67 kilometres. Let's go. It does take a fair while to actually get moving. We'll get the oomph to go, but eventually it just proper goes for it. It's going up to 170. Signal there is clear. Morning Rob, how you doing mate? And we're going to the tunnel, and then by the time we're out of that we should be going at about 170. Good to hear Rob, good to hear. What would you say is the route for best seeing the top speed of a train? This one. Yeah, definitely this one now. But actually, thinking about it, the grades on this are pretty insane, and only really the TGV can tackle it. So it probably is the best route, but also Schnellfahrstrecke would probably be a good one to see the top speed of a train. Obviously only between Durham and Colne. Or even Peninsula Corridor. That's got a massive straight on it. From Avion to Marseille, how many kilometres to the changeover? Probably around 77. I think it's 67 kilometres from Avion to Aix-en-Provence, and it's about 10 kilometres from Aix-en-Provence to the tunnel kind of section. So yeah, about 75, 77 kilometres. We got to 300 now. Yeah, so I think it's about 43 kilometres to straight on there. It's quite a bit. And what route does everyone prefer? Well, actually, what high-speed train does everyone prefer? The ICE, the ICE, or the TGV? What do you prefer? Should be up to 320 shortly. Remember, green means speed, and it also flashes. Amber flashing means warning speed. Proceed but prepare to slow down. Black background with white digits means execute speed, don't overspeed. Yeah, got it. Let's put the next marker. It's all good. Difficult, but TGV, fair enough. Yeah, it does look very good in the snow though, and hopefully when we get to Marseille there'll be a service going back out from there, so we can just do another service straight away. Oh, but I thought ICE TGV looks massive. Fair enough. I just love the livery on this. I mean, that livery looks amazing. Look at that. One thing that kind of makes it stand out so much is these kind of purple, pinky, kind of orangey kind of stripes on the side. I think without that it would look still good, but it just wouldn't look as good, but they just really do something to it. Will do, Yoshi. Like I said, I'm quite slow at the moment. Will you run other trains on this route? If so, what's your possible choice? I'll probably do the Class 37. Because the Class 37 actually helped to build this route. They actually, exported some, obviously from the UK into France. You prefer the TGV? Nice. Hello Glenn, how you doing mate? I'm cool, Harley. But I think this livery looks better than the kind of classic one, the kind of blue one. But it still would be nice to get that. I mean, someone's already made. Oh, there was. I don't know if you're on Instagram, anyone. But if you looked at the TSW2 Instagram, someone's already made like a proper, really nice kind of turquoise livery for it. A realistic one. I can't remember what the thingy is. Some kind of SNCF one. It's like OUIC or something. So there's your sheet. And we are getting wheel slip as well. You can see there the little kind of symbol showing up. So if I actually... that would make sense. That would make perfect sense. We had a dragging brake. The light blue is only for the... right. That would make perfect sense. We actually had the brake dragging. I was thinking we were going a bit slow. And we actually got up to 320 now. So we might be a couple of minutes late to Aix-en-Provence, but I mean that's not too bad. Yeah, we wouldn't have got too far up anyway. And where is the OUIGO route? Where's that? Light blue with red doors is it's now a local, low domestic TGV duplex. Can be seen on most LGVs, including this one. I mean that livery someone made looks awesome. If only you could share liveries, I'd probably try and get that. That's one thing, hopefully they do bring into the next game, livery sharing. It was me making liveries. I made the Island Line one. It's the one with the Eurostar. Alright. Yeah, the Island Lines were the best I could do in the livery editor. Almost at 320 now. I've got the speed set on, so that should help us out a little bit. I think the hardest part of going southbound is the power change. Is you have to try and maintain the speed, and obviously you're going down a really steep gradient. So the rest of the route is fairly simple. Just when you get to the power changeover, when you're going towards Marseille, do be careful. It will probably catch you out. Right, awesome. Still got 16 people in, so thanks all for coming in. You can hear the sound of the ice there, but I mean it's probably the same sound anyway. Horn's a bit funny at this kind of speed. I just did the power change successfully just a second ago. Very nice, Harley. Was that on the southbound or northbound? Nice nose, I'll probably come on it later. Southbound, nice. The green 320's line speed, yeah. And also when it flashes, you need to bring it down. That means that, doesn't it? Cool mate, an hour ago I had a perfect run, very nice. HUD off, or? I successfully managed to complete a journey to Marseille with no mistakes, very nice Yoshi. Have you done HUD off then, or? I mean, HUD off on this route, I mean, when you say, oh it's 93 kilometres, everyone's like, blimmin', how have you done that off by heart? But I mean, about 3/4 of the route is TVM, which just tells you the speed limit. So it's quite simple doing HUD off. And I mean in Marseille there's only 4 different speed limits. It's 30, 60, 110 and 140. So it's not actually too hard doing it with without the HUD. Do certainly give it a go. And I always throw myself in the deep end, so I kind of just learn it. You can do a 2-tone with the ice now, just they sorted that out. I mean you can with obviously the 403, but the 406 still is a bit funny, or have they sorted the 406. Got 500 miles an hour, and that'd be insane. The Super 483. Hello Zoe, how are you? Have you answered the questions already, Joe? Oh, what's the safety system called that does the bell? That's a vacuumer, I believe. And then when you hear it beeping and getting angry at you, that's the KVB. And the TVM is the speed thing, I see. Yeah, how you doing, Zoe? The neutral section is outside the tunnel, not inside, but you must be going at 140. Alright. I always like to be careful, so I'll probably bring it down a bit sooner, but good to hear, Zoe, good to hear. We are losing a bit of speed, but I think we are going a fairly steep grade. I mean, look at this. We were going really steep up, and now we're going pretty steep down. It's madness. The gradients coming into Aix-en-Provence, as we're probably almost there. Pretty, yeah, tough. I think after this tunnel it goes down to 300. Yeah, I'm right in saying that. I don't know how I remembered that, but yeah. So we're almost there already. I think it's about 20 kilometres now to Aix-en-Provence. Train, come down the blooming speed. It's good the way TVM gives you a bit of leeway in case you do go over a little bit. Is the speed limit flashing on the dash or safety? No, that's just the TVM 430, that's just in-cab signalling. And obviously tells you the speed as well. I'm blimmin' it, so we see how much don't bloody come to a stop. Oh. Stressful. It's quite hard to maintain speed in it. I have a sound mod for the 377 and TSW2. Nice, that's by Itcher 165, isn't it? Very nice. I think this is the emergency crossover. We just went past, I think. Not really soon. I've got these at 20 coaches long. Yeah, see it, Evan. That's coming in, mate. It's just cool the way in when you go spawn on foot, you can actually spawn in basically this area here. So you could actually just sit there for the day and just watch everything speed by at 200 miles an hour. Automatic neutral section you just passed. Yeah, you can see the little kind of light turn on, can't you? Well, very nice, Zoe, very nice. Different types, change power and automatic. I reckon the speed will come down to 270 soon enough. Kind of, and kind of not. It doesn't sound the best, but I mean, it'll be interesting to see what the 375 sounds like when that does come out. That will sound really good. I mean, the horn ain't bad on it. I mean, it's not realistic, but or accurate. But it's the best they could probably do, so. It's almost impossible to fly off the cart when you crash. Nice. I'll probably come on after this. Another service. No, don't bloody speed. Nice, Nabil. How are you, Nabil? Maybe even today. Nice. Yeah, how you doing, Nabil? Very nice, Zoe. Very nice. Yeah, I think we are close to Aix-en-Provence, because I know when we're coming over this bridge, well, it's quite soon after Aix-en-Provence. So I think probably at the next TVM signal, it will flag us down to 270. I know you always say LNER, mate, but we are alright for mods at the moment. I think we've got about 9, which is already quite a bit. Very nice, was she? Yeah, I think I've seen the clip for that. Down to 270. It'll come down to probably 230 after that. Very nice, Nobel. Very nice, mate. I'm just going to keep the brakes on, come down to 230 if we can. So it should bring us down to 230 after this. Nice, your sheet. This is a 1 in 29 down here. And I know that because it's just, I don't know, I remember it, just a 1 in 29. Man. I'll set the speed set to say 200 for now. That's not too far at all. Will you do a face? We've already done one in the bill, mate, back in September. And we reached 1,000. Order your sheet. Hello 158 Sprinter, how are you? Updated face reveal, I could at some point. It's not like I've changed any, but in the Discord general section back in September. Fair enough, Harley. Very nice permit. Which section in general? That's truer than yeah. That's at 7 point then. So I'll bring down the speed now, so it's not too fast, Aix-en-Provence. What train do you want me to put on the LGV? Put the 377 on there, see how that gets on. Yeah, I'm being a bit careful, as we don't want to go through Aix-en-Provence. And this signal should then say, you know, go at that speed now. It's telling me that signal's red actually. I think that's probably for the station. Yeah, I can see the station coming up. I don't think there's a train in there either. Yeah, that's for the station. Just have, Harry, mate. Just have. And how are you, Harry? Cheers, your shit. We'll come in the station at about 50. Maybe in 45 as it is, you know, snowy. Found it. Nice little, that was quick. Right, Aix-en-Provence. Yeah, your sheep. Right to the end of the platform here. Any express services on the LGV? I think there's some southbound ones, but I'm not too sure if there's any northbound express services. I mean there is, as I tried doing one yesterday, but it's not actually on the service mode. You can't find it on there. It's like one of those hidden services. So I saw it pass through and I was like, hang on a minute. That would do. Might be. Not too bad. Right, this is our first stop, and the next stop will be Marseille St Charles. Have we got that collectible there? We have. That's right then. Oh god. I always forget to do that. Yeah, I always put the brake hold on. There we go. Not bad. What service are we doing? We are doing the 1248, but if you're on about that fast one, well not the fast one, but I think it was one in the evening around 1500 or something. and you stop here and then you see one whizzing by over at Pringles. Yeah, always remember to hold the brakes, as bad things happen otherwise. Sounds good, Joshy. Where's the brake neutral one? That's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so we'll be doing the power changeover fairly shortly. Close the doors. And off we go. Right, it's actually, no, it's still red. I'll use the brake neutral, there we go. We might be waiting for a fast service to go by. Oh, that's what we might be doing. Must be, yeah, there's a fast one gonna go through shortly. Let's watch this go by. Let's just sit here. Yeah, so we're gonna see one whiz by, so this would probably be the 12:48, or I don't know, it'll be just after our one, so we were 12:48, so probably 12:55 or something. There's a fast one, but we're waiting for that one to go by. So that should be whizzing through soon at probably around 300 kilometers an hour. Shouldn't be too long and it'll be here. It is just there at the moment. Is everyone ready to see this whiz by? It is quite cool the way we kind of came off to let it kind of go through. But it sounds very much like the ice when it passes. Yeah, so everyone who's just joined, we are just waiting for a fast southbound service to pass us. It should be going for around 180 miles an hour. Is that service you were waiting for drivable? I'm not too sure. I mean, I think it is. But I know there are a few hidden services which you can't do, which are fast. That's coming in now. It will render in any second now. Alright, Permian, nice. Here it is. Roughly as it breaks to the neutral section, yeah, that's true. So we'll have to wait for that to go through, and we'll probably be behind that going into Marseille, which will be interesting with the signals. Well, it's any second now. I mean, I should have really opened the doors again, but I mean, do we really need to? I didn't know we were going to be waiting, so. Right, that's now changed, so that we can now go. So being very careful. You bloody just do that, there we go. And we're actually going to set it to manual control in a second. We'll just get a bit of speed quick. But we're off, but we are chasing the other one, so we're going to have to be very careful. Right, let's quickly turn on manual control. If I can blooming get on it. Quickly turn that on. Manual control, there we go. That's gone up again. Let's go. Nice Harley. Cheers, Yoshi, mate. Actually holds the brakes. Pretty quiet that end, isn't it? Very quiet. I want to coast it, as I know the next one probably will be red. Well, after the next signal at least. If only Dovetail made routes with all locos on it, feels more alive, kind of like Southeastern High Speed. Yeah, that's going to be cool. The 465, the 395, 375. That's going to be awesome. Right, that's gone up, so we can actually go up now. Obviously, it'll probably go up to 160, then we'll hold it there, as it's not too far to the power change, and a 160 them anyway. Alright. I'm just going to hold the speed here. This is the fun thing about following another train, getting all these TVM beeps going off, and that would be cool, Yoshi. And perhaps those secret services we would be able to drive in future, maybe they're ready to be the ones that are on. You never know. Not well, actually, it doesn't really make sense, does it? But right, I think I'm just going to coast it down here. There's not really any point using power, so we're just going to go really quick anyway. If the duplex is hard to drive, what would the 395 be like in South Eastern high speed? Probably the similar, very similar, but probably just not as fast, obviously. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna keep it like that for now. Just keep the brakes on a little. So obviously a TVM signal in a tunnel is probably quite hard to spot, and I know there is one. I think there's one signal, which is TVM in the tunnel, and it's right near the end of the tunnel. So once I actually do see the TVM signal, I'm going to switch off the power and let us coast. That's kind of my marker. I mean, it probably is early, but I'd rather be safe. What route would you say could be better than East Coast Way? Well, Brighton Main left, ever brung that. Should I bet LGV? Definitely. There's one of the signals there. I won't do it just yet. It will be soon. In fact, yeah, I'll feel a bit safer if I do it now. So we're gonna do the power change. If we can blimmin' do that. Lower that. Set that to that. Now we wait. Does have a top speed of 140 miles an hour on high speed 1. Very nice, Harley. Yeah, so we probably did the power change quite early. Well, not the power, well, kind of in a way, but better being safe, innit? I mean, we're gonna be naturally going up to 140 anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yes, Neville, definitely. It's awesome. Yeah, so it doesn't actually really matter if you do it early because, well, I mean, it doesn't matter too much. Don't overdo it, I won't. Well, you should buy it. It's high speed, it's French, obviously we haven't had a French route yet, and because it's the TGV, and you can go to 200 miles an hour. That's 4 points, but oh well. I mean, 200 miles an hour. Alright then, yeah, nice. Right, so we're going to be coming into Marseille probably in about 5 minutes, and we're just about to come out of the tunnel. So we've got standard signalling again. Nice Neville. Some good points there from Hardy. Yeah, that's true. Yoshi. I was waiting until we're just past here, and now we're going to raise that. There we go, so we've now got power again. But we have got French signalling as well, and if there's a train ahead of us, that's going to be very interesting. That was a successful power change. Hello train fanatic, how are you? Hello train structure 2 again. Yeah, so actually we've been going an hour and 15 minutes, only have to go about an hour and a half. Don't know, but we might do a service back up to Aix-en-Provence so we can all see the power change again. Good to train fanatic, I'm good. So yeah, we probably will bring it to an end actually after this. Should I buy Isle of Wight, West Somerset, LGV in the bill? LGV all the way. About 5 minutes we'll be at Marseille. Well, we're in Marseille, but once we get to the station. Bring it down to 110, and that does come down shortly. You don't actually really need to apply power for the rest of the journey. Actually, I reckon you could be fine if you somehow messed up the power change and you didn't need power for the whole rest of the way. I'm pretty sure you'd just be fine. There you go. Yoshi knows what he's doing, everyone, so if you ever need help, message Yoshi. He's good with his French stuff. Got these tower blocks here indicate 110. Yeah, there's quite a few abandoned stations along here. I suppose, what, did they have to rebuild the suburban lines once they put the LGV in, or what did they do? So yeah, what actually happened to the suburban lines once they closed them? Did they have to remake them or rebuild them somewhere? Because you can't, you know, just get rid of it and be like, oh LGV now. Surely they had to do something to, you know, make up for it. Nice, Natalie. Fair enough, Yoshi. Coming down to 60. Comes down to it fairly soon. Yeah, you can feel the wheel slip there. I'm actually quite surprised. It was only 4 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes, that's 93 kilometers long. I mean, that is very good. Next station is Marseille, Nabil. First one just passed through. I'll start bringing it down to 30 now. So once the depot's on my right, that kind of signifies to me we need to be going at 30. There's actually a train in the depot as well. See it there. Sorry, Nabil. That would be cool, Rob. I mean, I don't think you'd be able to drive them very much, though, would you? The thing is, one thing I have noticed is last night when I was doing a service, there was a TGV coming out of these tracks to the left here. I don't know if that's a depot there or something, but I don't know where that goes. But there was an AI coming from there. Is that another line to somewhere which connects up with another LGV line? So there was an AI coming from it that way somewhere. No, it's not in the bill. I hope they add more TGV like the Resort, Eurostar. That would be cool. Well, the Eurostar would be very cool. Especially the old one, I don't really like the new one. I love these purple signals. Must be. What's your second in a minute? I'm not going to answer that. And most people know, but so that was a really good run. That was. Could be a classic line, possibly. I'm coming on kind of the end kind of platform. Yeah, it's really good perming on it. It's iconic, that sound of the 373 going by. Really nice. And obviously the new one just makes standard kind of sound. Oh, nice, Nabil. Put the... Well, if you haven't done the ice, definitely do that. But if you've already done the ice, do... the HST. Hello Nicholas, how are you doing that horn on PS4? You plug in the keyboard, and it's spacebar, and then N. Yeah, me too, Yoshi. See them flying by. I remember I always used to think, because when you're driving by, I always set the little kind of, the TVM signals, and I was just like, what are they? But obviously now I know. Can I leak it? Well, not really, Nabil. Yeah, see ya, Rob, thanks for coming in, mate. Take care. Alright, Permian. I think they should just keep the 373. Just for, you know, old time's sake. Or at least one of them. And I believe one of the 373s actually does run in France now. There was a video on it. They go from like Brussels to Paris. Like a slower kind of service. It's quite a cool livery on it. Good to see you, Nicholas, mate. You want to stop around here? I just love the purple signals, they're just different, aren't they? Right. Headlights. Not actually too sure how you do turn them off. I think it's just automatic. I suppose it would be that possibly? No, I'm not really too sure. I think it's just when you get in the other end they kind of just change. Not bad of a service. Oh, that's a good screenshot. Oh, why'd that guy have to get in the way? Used to be the Izzy €1 Oh, they've already gone, have they? I was getting a few screenshots. Lovely. Is the stream ending now? Yeah, be ending now. But hopefully everyone has enjoyed. That was a nice run up to Avion and back. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Nous informons les passagers que pour votre sécurité, cette gare dispose d'un système de vidéosurveillance.
Yeah, whatever that means. But yeah, not bad. 93 kilometres, not bad at all. But anyway, everyone, that is going to be it for now. Thanks for coming in. We will be live again later with some LGV. Probably not Nabil. Yeah, we'll be live again later with this route for about an hour. We'll probably doing this. Probably go Marseille to Avion. Same what we did today. Or this stream. Yeah, but that is it, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Obviously, link is in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you want to help support the channel. But yeah, cheers Mick and Yoshi in the meta. Well, thanks everyone, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. Bye everyone, and take care.